Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of our Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered Let's Play. Just going to quickly run back to the house because it gave me a notification about how we can craft stuff now. I'm going to kill this raccoon because we haven't come across a raccoon before. Send your convoy. The sign that's just come up on the map. It said defend your convoy. I've already learned how to craft stuff because I built 2 barrels. Yeah, I remember now. Connor has a lot of stuff on him. You have to hover on them for at least like half a second. So this is crafting, which pine and kindling, oak and oak. Oak and oak. Hat. Can't select it or anything. So I guess it's not from here. Alright, back to the main mission. There was another mission I thought we had, which is this one, because it says it's unlocked. Sequence 5, which we've done, and Woodworker, we've done. Like, unless it means complete the whole of Sequence 5. Maybe, let's see.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
I didn't know that was a thing.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out and show you what she can do firsthand?
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be! Come on, lad. No time like the present.
1773. Jump forward quite a bit.
Take the helm.
Building of more ships with even bigger guns. It wasn't sophisticated, but by God, it worked. I love that.
Come on, she won't bite.
So what are you? I think you're like 18 now?
You're connected to her now.
Half sail!
Ha!
Do not take any damage.
Your killer flies again. Do you feel it, lad?
Try.
Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
We need more speed! Full sail!
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
Reduce speed!
Ease her off, half sail.
I'm trying to think if there was an Assassin's Creed actually made after this that didn't have ships in it. I know Black Flag has them, Rogue has them, Unity maybe not. No, Syndicate doesn't. I
Now,
don't think.
take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Origins. Does Origins have ships? Can't 100% remember. Odyssey does. And Valhalla does. Valhalla doesn't have anything this big. It's a little Viking.
Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way!
But none of the ships are as... Yeah, none of it's as good as, say, Black Flag. I think Black Flag was so popular because of this one, maybe.
Cottages! We're close!
Bring her in half sail.
No sail!
No sail.
Full stop, no sail! Drop anchor! We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Boom, got 100%.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner, where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No, between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen.
Don't know what's going on with the sound.
Not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go.
Tried to put
boys.
some ambience in the
Our guns
background,
ought to
but
be ready. Come on.
not worked out that well. Interesting. Nicholas Biddle, we didn't read that one. Spawned him just so
Bloody
he
hell
could.
was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Eat her up!
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Round shot for a start!
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Some old powder in there!
Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Kept trying to use it like a gun. L2, L2. Just had to let go of the left trigger.
Not bad for a spud, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard.
Don't want to use. How do you brace? Shoot me. Shoot at me, please. Cool. There we go.
English frigate! Oh, be twaddled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Carry on, Sarah. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy? Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts for garters.
New painting is available at the Animus. At the Animus at Manor.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship, could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt's always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
2 weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Boom.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal.
Assuming this is the way.
Oh, don't hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Oh. I thought they said something about parachuting.
Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out.
Awkward,
You'll have to
sorry.
get up there the old-fashioned way.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paste.
Shut up, Sean. Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Just because that little ledge was not high enough,
You might want to
apparently.
worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late and you'll miss the building. Now! Open your chute, now! Desmond!
Mm-hmm. Smash.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter. Oh.
Sorry. Just amused me.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Oh, okay. So, one of the things that's been an unanswered question from me, apparently it's answered, is that why? Didn't answer it in Revelations.
Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently. I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source.
Nice.
Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. That's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
Yeah, so I was doing a bit of reading there. And what was always left as a question to me is why Desmond kills Lucy at the end of AC Brotherhood. It's not explained at any point in Revelations.
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done. Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
Did you look for me, Dad? When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key. We should probably get back to Connor.
There you go. So basically, as I was trying to talk about, and kind of alluded to in the conversation there, about Lucy and Darren Cross, is that Lucy was supposedly an assassin pretending to be a Templar. But there's DLC and Revelations, and kind of as that conversation alluded to, she was also a Templar pretending to be an assassin. And so when you touch the Apple of Eden at the end of Brotherhood, as Desmond, Juno manipulated you to kill her. Basically. It's not explained in the main series very well. Only in the DLC at best, and sort of as a side conversation just there.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? Well, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one.
So cool.
Was it weird seeing Cross?
I want to be immortal.
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent. Like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
I just want to be alone right now. I just want to be alone right now.
Okay. Read my emails. Ugh. Ow. Glad I just had a more constructive conversation with him. That's what I was interested in. Like, it wasn't actually an apple of Eden. Okay. Someone's trying to talk to me. I don't remember Tina. I remember Minerva from number 2 that left a message for Ezio. Juno you meet at the end of Brotherhood. And it was... Who was the other guy?
Good luck,
Jupiter?
Desmond.
These are troubled
At the end of
times.
Revelations?
The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects phrased. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they
Connor!
already spun?
Spare a
All
moment.
these things I must determine. Of course. For only
Have a
by
look.
knowing my enemy can I hope to stop. What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Could have done. Oh yeah, he is upgraded. Now you got a nice new hatchet. Yeah, you have a pistol too. We get all these recipes, but I don't know where to craft all this stuff. naval missions. Got a few bits there we can do. Egg mission, naval missions. Do homestead missions. Let's do stuff here first. Ah, you crafted it in here. Yeah, look, consumables, special items. Got it, but we need more money. Encyclopedia of the Common Man. Have a little look, see about that missions.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
What does that mean? Hold LT to analyze inhabitants. Right, I know that's a character from Assassin's Creed Chronicles. The which was released several years after this one.
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You be able to make it to the house?
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
I'm gonna have to chunk this game up into smaller episodes. Purely because the recording bitrate's so high.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
I will indeed. The other thing I wanted to do is look at the map. Oh. Old why?
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and...
are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
How convenient. Trying to find the other missions so I can mark them off. So what have we done so far? We've done Whittler's weapons, river rescue. The first homestead would have been the first homestead mission, wouldn't it? So cool. Cool. Nice. Something about scanning people.
It's going to be a busy day. Lovely morning.
You have to like scan her 3 times then? Okay, this trinket. Oh, damaged hair belt. They do want your bow and arrow.
Yama.
Maybe I was going the right way originally. Hard to see a path here, but there is one. Should we go get these conversations? Yeah, it's trinkets. Go get that trinket. Wolf hair. Raccoon. Ah, here it is, sorry. Skin 10 animal. Kill 5 deer. Navel. Collectibles. Building the homestead. Ah, yeah, 1 out of 3 on Huntress. Analyze the inhabitants of the homestead. So you need to analyze her doing more than one thing. bait work on these? So. Oh, discovered?
Yeah, man.
Just trying to wrap up everything I can in the homestead for now, basically, before moving on to sequence 6. You'll probably find the way I progress through this will be sort of like prioritize side content and collectibles while they're there, like while they're available. And I say collectibles within reason. I'm not a big fan of doing too many. But this doesn't feel too overloaded with collectibles. It's definitely trimmed down compared to the earlier games, so a lot more manageable. If I go to here, we can analyze Lance and work on our encyclopedia. Bit too slow to react there. There. Will it smell me from over here? Yeah. The deer. Oh, that water's not very shallow. Sorry, that water is very shallow.
Should be a dandy today.
I'm analysing you, right? Maybe worth just double checking how this. Yeah, so you can only scan them doing certain things. That's a little bit annoying.
You must be Connor. We've been rare. My name's Catherine, and this is Diana. We're the wives of those two blockheads who cut trees.
Nice to meet you. We've heard so much of you from the boys. Glad to finally put a face to the name.
The pleasure is mine.
We were just discussing how nice this bit of territory is, on a river with nobody upstream. I won't lie, Godfrey's letter had me a little worried, but now that we're here and settled, I must say I'm rather happy.
They had us on this plot north of Champlain that was a tangle of rock and bramble. Ugh, horrible place. It's a real treat to be able to walk up the hill and take in the ocean.
Your husbands must keep you busy.
Nothing we can't handle, Connor. The boys think they run the show, but the real bosses are right in front of you.
I do not doubt it.
This last collectible over here. He's doing something else now.
As good as mornings get, I suppose.
I think they go to repair something, right? Oh, they're going fishing. I don't know if this is something you can scan. No, fishing doesn't count apparently. Okay. Come back to them later. Basically, every time I'm here, I have to do like a lap running around and scanning them. To try and get all the encyclopedias. I got a 4 out of 4 trinkets. Next up, we're going to talk to Pegleg. Just fast travel here. Make that a lot easier.
What do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier. What you got for me? Ah, you brought me some good pieces. That's worth a letter to be sure. Here you go, Captain.
I will be back for the rest.
Right, new destination unlocked in... in main naval map. Can you just zoom out? No, you have to actually do it. Let's
I'll stay with our ride, Captain. Make sure nothing happens to it.
Good. There is a temple on the island. What I seek is likely in there.
What objective is this then? This is... No? Here. It's letter number 1. That's the collectibles. There you go, the ruins. Mysterious.
No chance of staying dry today.
It's like you can almost climb anything.
Kid's treasure is probably inside that pyramid.
I thought I had something to press then, but I didn't. It was just purely
There must be an easier way.
slowed down for the dramatic.
No small wonder this temple has not collapsed yet. I need to find a way back up to the treasure room. These should hold.
What? Spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh, no, that's a dice game over there. So where do you do the upgrades? Ah, here. Bitch, we do not have any money. The Chase, which is a Templar mission or something. I'll have to go to Boston. Port Walcott. Another one. Thinking a secret. What's this one?
Fort doesn't look as abandoned as it should. Looks occupied as can be.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
Aye, aye, sir. Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
I want to give this game an 8 out of 10. It's just a few things
Present arms!
that make me think it's a 7 out of 10. It's things like just checking I had that one at 100%. It's things like the audio.
Position 1! Position 2! Move!
Considering this is a remaster, you would have thought the audio would be big.
I will have to circle around to avoid the courtyard.
Ah, it's probably a gull. We're back. It's the only intruders we get here anyway. Preposterous. Send me across the ocean to play sentry on some meaningless isle. My last tour for a certainty. When I see the captain, I'll look him directly in the eyes and say, "Sir, I am going home. I've had enough of these nonsense assignments."
It says it's here, but it's not. There. Actually, get up there then. There is a way to do this. I have just not figured it out yet. Can you get back up? Maybe not.
That's probably a gull or a rat. The only intruders we get here anyway. Preposterous. Send me across the ocean to play sentry on some meaningless...
Alright. There you go. Don't know if there was a way back up. I'll wait for him to come back around. There he is.
Who would ever attack this fort, I ask you? Nobody. No reason to. They sent us here because the captain did something wrong.
Like what?
Buggered if I know.
I wager he buggered something. Come off it. And keep watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Assume we just wait for him to come back along. I should be able to ledge assassinate him. I didn't even realise he was up there. Because I just carelessly ran across down there. He screamed. The scream was really quiet. That's what I mean by the poor audio.
Double time! We'll get the whip if we're late for the captain's address.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
Without me overhearing you lot complaining of its assignment. The fort is meaningless. Command is punishing the captain for what happened in Poland. I've had enough! We are here, under orders, I need not remind you, to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs! And that is all that we require. You are not trained.
Talk about some moolah.
That lurcher is out of his head. Who would do that to a man? That's...
There's the chest.
Jack and Ape deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behavior. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
He didn't mean anything by what he said.
You're getting soft.
I just don't think it's right.
How'd you get in the room? Maybe it's downstairs.
It lies under the eagle's bed.
Let's see what you got, rebel.
Bring it. Okay. Break the fence. Sounds horrible.
Captain's dead! Cut down by cannon shot!
Move to the west wall!
Bloody hell, where did they come from?
To the armory!
Who's in command?
Form up! Form up!
Oh, come on, just because I walked into the fire. Oh, let's try this again.
I need to get to the Aquila.
Hopefully it still counted the first two we got.
You're late, Captain.
Those occupying the fort were less than thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
The damn scroll, you muckworm. Was it there?
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
Maybe 100%. It was. Hello, sir. Let's do the naval mission.
Ah, it's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guessing by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
Sails ahoy!
British gunboats after one of the vineyard ships, Captain. We must protect her. She can't take much more of that. We need to keep the gunboats off her till she reaches the vineyard pier.
Is it my damage to 50% or the merchant ship's damage to 50%?
Protect the civilian ship!
Missed by an inch.
We need to protect the civilian ship!
Well, if it's their ship, it's bang on 50%. But I hope there's no more.
Mines, Captain!
Mines, Captain. Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our targets get too close.
I don't actually want to shoot shit.
She can't take much more of that.
Well, why did it go right next to the mines? That is so unfair, man. want it to get the mines. There you go. Oh, there we go. We cleared everything out now. Alright, this time don't sail into any rocks or any mines. Into any mines would be quite impressive because there is none.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard. They veered north. Not there, but an abandoned fort.
Oh, missed. Oh, I just noticed I got a lovely blue jacket for sailing.
Fort! Fort!
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers.
Nice driving, Captain!
Come on, boys and mortars, sir!
Nice driving, Captain!
Steer away from them! Locate us with you at the helm, sir!
Pretty sure it said something about
Locate us with you at the helm, sir!
destroying mines with the silver gun. Alright, don't have that.
Nice driving, Captain!
Get it done.
That
Got
fort
it
won't be
done.
troubling anybody no more. Bloody English have gone too far this time.
That is the problem. What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye. Happy Tom. Some more. Sinking a secret. Roots retreat. Actually, spend some money we got. Cannon. Cannon. What else we can do with money? So, should we try sinking a secret? How did I fire that many cannonballs and not hit anything? Oh. Very good. That's quite hard. I felt like if we didn't miss that shot, apparently, we probably would have took out a good chunk of them. What? What? Come on. First time we managed to take out quite a few of the cannons. Basically go hard starboard or whatever to take out the ones on the right. Yes. Paving the way. Relax. I've got it. Destroy ships by ramming. How did I miss that one? Probably take out 2 more of them with the... These guys are... Can't catch him even though I'm supposed to be the fastest ship or something. I'm not a good assassin, and I'm not a good captain.
I want everything. Full sail, go get that wind. Pull into half sail. We need to ease off half sail. Oh, that didn't sound good. Let's fly full sail.
Okay, now I can... Oh, just sweep from front of it too much. What? How am I not destroying you guys? Just. How do you sneak up on a ship?
Watch out on the port side!
Doo-doo-doo. Nicely done. Few more. So we got troubled waters, sinking a secret ghost. Oh, that's part of the DLC, I think. What year is this supposed to be? I think these missions are like some. How did they miss?
We need more speed. We need every knot. Full sail. Ease her off.
Everything looks so much further away from you on the minimap.
Full sail. Full sail. Go get that wind.
But I'm feeling we might have to do this mission another time. I think this is like some man of war. Like big old powerful ship. We're doing alright. Really didn't expect to be doing this well against the man of war. We'll wait for the wave. Not doing bad. I thought we were going to really struggle. Maybe it's the maybe it's Black Flag, which the Man of War's like legendary ships are something much harder. Dun, dun, dun. Try that. Ooh, sorry. Oh, it's Y that's cancel shot. There it is, big old man of war. And some supporting frigates. even see that one. Apparently I haven't destroyed this yet. Did just take a full-on whack from the Ow! Be alright. Most of those hit C. Nice. Getting quite good at the naval. Arm 20 seconds. Okay, I'm getting told that my cannons are not reloaded, but they are also reloaded.
On the starboard side, Captain! Fire! sail. Ease her off. Half sail. Full sail. We need every knot. Full sail.
Oh, and I'm supposed to be the fastest ship.
Brace, Captain!
Didn't realise I'm getting rammed. Ouch.
I need the damage report. Double time. Brace.
Yeah, that's just about 400 meters away. Just gotta be uber careful here. I got quite lucky on the Dartmoor because I managed to pop off a shot before the fleet actually spawned. Nice, 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 nice. Sinking a Secret. So I think the Ghost of War Part 1, Part 2, and Sinking a Secret, the ones that weren't on the route, are a part of the Hidden Secrets DLC, which is also one of that first Mayan temple treasure was from as well. Just going to confirm that. Dangerous Secrets called on the DLC. AKA Sinking a Secret. Yeah. So we've just done all the DLC basically. That's quite convenient. This guy, I think we need more trinkets for.
Got some more? Let's have a look then. That won't do it, boy. Get some more and then we'll barter.
Alright. Fast travel? Alright. just before I end this episode, I'm going to quickly go check. Oh, we got to get Achilles as well. Blacksmith doctors. No, you don't get anything for Achilles, basically. That's up here. 2,256, we could probably craft some stuff as well. I've already got this one, I think. Yep. Fast travel back down here. Oh, can't craft stuff because I don't have people. What can I do in here? Make sure we got it's expensive. I think we can sell bits. It's a lot of money. Won't waste it on there. I'll restock in soon. Oops, that was a bit of a waste. Could have used that on. We can fast travel backwards and forwards to the homestead though, to keep on top of that stuff. when you got this one. We haven't got absolutely anything at all for Lance.
Good work with the planer, too. Well, let's have a sit. Ridiculous. Pile of trash. I knew that wood was rot-ridden.
Right, we're going to leave it here for this episode. The naval episode, I'm just going to call it, or something. And then the next episode, we're going to push through Sequence 6. We've started a war with Thingy Johnson. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.